See, guys, first of all, I want to let you know one thing, like how our program goes. And now, usually, there will be some promises and they will not stand to their promises. All these things, I come across so many things. So I want to let you know that whatever is promised in these demos, that will be delivered 100%. And it will be more than that, but never less than that. That's for sure. First. And, let's start our. And usually, I know that most of you are having some education background. Says they are having some experience now, like some may be working as a project managers, team leads, senior developers with 10 years, 12 years, 15 years experience also. Based on their job demand, they want to shift to AI. Most of, I come across such a profile. I know that some are even more experienced than me. I really thank them for giving me this opportunity to present my knowledge, which can help you to upskill yourself. And one thing is, see, because of you will be having some very intense.
Sorry for interruption.
Sorry?
Yeah, I have one query. What about the testing profile? Actually, I have experience in testing related.
I will explain you, Vasu, right?
Okay. Oh, yes, sir.
Explain you, Vasu. Just give me some time. I will come to the things and I will explain you all your queries. So as you know, the Vasu was coming across with raised his query. See, like everyone will have their queries, and at the same time, the freshers have their own queries, like where I stand in this world of AI. So these all, these all queries, I don't think so. The admin people or the people who are coordinating with you regarding this particular training program, they can answer these questions. No, I don't think so. They are having that knowledge, that level of knowledge to satisfy you people. Okay, so first thing is, you can directly dial me on my number. Or first, I prefer to send a message and I will call you and we can have a discussion on your individual profiles. So my name is Arjun Srikanth. You can call me anything. Okay. And the full name is Arjun Srikanth Yaduvanshi. Okay. Now, my contact number is 8179 591032. I don't mind if you call me directly, but most of the time I'll be engaged with some or other work. So I prefer you to send a message, your name, and which batch you are, like 6 p.m. demo batch. I have a query. And then mostly if you ask a query, I will not type. I'm very bad in typing the messages. So I will call you directly so that we can clarify your doubts. Okay. And this is, I want to let you know. So first is, again, don't think like if I'm not taking your call, please don't think in other way that, okay, you gave the number and not lifting the call. See, again, try to understand my situation. I will be a bit now right away after this. I have a couple of classes and then I have my own support and I have my own projects. So all these things I will be engaged. Whenever I have time, I will definitely call you and we can have the detailed discussion. Okay. And second thing is, like about my experience, I have around 16 plus years of IT experience. And only first 4 years, 4 to 5 years, I was into the Python as a Python developer. And since then, I'm completely into the AI. Now, right from 2015, 2014, 2015. Since then, I'm into the AI. Okay. Total experience is, I can say it as 16 plus years. Now it's very close to 17 years. And AI experience is, you can say it as 11 years into AI. Now I started with machine learning. I went to the deep learning and then generative AI and agentic AI. And again, you may think that usually the people will think like, okay, if you have such a rich profile, why you are giving the trainings? See, one thing is I'm passionate towards the training. Literally, yeah, I'm passionate towards the training. That started when I first started implementing my first project in the AI, where I was not getting the resources. I took some brilliant fresh graduates and I trained them. Since then, I started training them. Every Since then, every year or every day, I have a couple of classes in the morning and evening. Okay, this is how I'm already framed up. Second is, of course, this will help me financially as well. That is, this is all about me. Okay, now about the demo, guys. This demo, we will be dealing with the 4 demo classes will be there. 4 days. Now, today is Thursday. Okay, we will be having on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, Friday, Saturday, we will be finishing off with almost all our like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, all the required roadmap we will be finishing off. You will understand now, like all the queries, whatever you have it, all the queries, almost all of them, I will try to clarify it. Okay, and you know that where we are starting and where we are heading, and why it is called as future of future. AI is why it is called as future. Entire roadmap I'm going to give it. I'm going to explain you what is AI, what is ML, what is DL, what is generative AI, what is agentic AI, and how they are interrelated. Okay, there will be a lot of queries will be there. I'm going to give a clear clarity that we will be having this 4 days demo. Again, please don't think that it will be a repeated classes. No, 4 days, it will not be repeated. It will be a one by one, we will be moving forward. First day, today we will have some course details, clarify all your queries, the basic information, and all these things. Tomorrow, we will go with, I will just have a quick backup of 15 minutes, and then we will move forward with what is AI, what is ML, what is DL, and next day, what is generative AI, what is agentic AI. Now, and apart from that, I will write the code right away in front of you, and I will show you. Okay, this. And even though if you are from a non-programming background, you never touch the programming, you are altogether from a different domain, still you can survive in the world of AI. That's for sure. I can't say it in programming like, application development like full stack and like Python, Java, or .NET. There, I can't say it because you can't survive. But here, you can survive. That I can guarantee. Okay. Now, and in this, now, this is the future. Now they say that it is kind of a AI bubble, or which may like how the mainframes bubble was there, or initially early 2000, and which was like which blasted and all the jobs were gone and like that. Here it is not like that. That's for sure. This is not a bubble. It's been evolving over 70 years. over 70 years, 70. It's been evolving over the step by step. And it's now you are just seeing the actual pinch of AI, but this was being done over the years. Okay. And no doubt this is the future of, this is a future. That's for sure. Okay. And yeah, everyone has, you can upskill yourself and this will do wonders to your career. That's for sure. I will tell you each and every person how it will be helpful and how you are. Now, this is an open secret that, some people who are coming from a non-IT background or within the IT only, they are working on the different platform and they want to move on to the AI. How they can do it, even that one I will tell you. How you can frame up your profile, how you can keep your experience. And one thing is sure, based on your experience, you can easily justify after the course. After the course, your skill sets will be so like well sharpened that you can easily manage in the interview. That I can guarantee. But of course, you have to practice it. One-sided will not work for us. Okay. Now let's go to the quickly see now like on the some cases, the people will be thinking artificial intelligence is different from the data science, and data science is different from the machine learning, deep learning is different from the general. All these are interconnected. They all are interconnected. Remember that. Okay. Now, initially, they used to call this as, data science, where we are going to a science which extracts the knowledge from the data. And that knowledge, we will use it to make the machines intelligent. And that is nothing but the AI, artificial intelligence. And how it is implemented? Implemented with the machine learning, deep learning, and Gen AI. Okay. Now, that is how the things will goes on interconnected. So now first, I want to say it. What are the topics involved with the artificial intelligence and how many we are going to cover it? So inside this, there will be a machine learning and like deep learning. There is generative AI and agentic AI. Okay. These are the 4 core components. Of course, under the machine learning, you have it like time series stuff is there. Ensemble learning is there under the machine learning over here. Ensemble learning, time series is there, and unsupervised learning is there. Okay. Now in this, you can ignore this. Again, you will confuse it. What is unsupervised learning and all these things. And under the deep learning, we are having, guys, I know that you are having some queries. Just give me some time. I will just clarify your queries. I will give the time for you. You can come up all your queries. Okay. Now, next is deep learning. Deep learning has 2 major fields. One is computer vision. Second one is NLP. The both of them are covered inside this. And generative AI is the advancement of your deep learning, and agentic AI is even further advancement of your generative AI. Okay. Now, as a part of this course, we are not going to cover this. Machine learning is not involved as a part of this course. Now, you may ask me a question, is that not important? No, this is not important for us to proceed further. So, but there are, like, as I told you, this is kind of an advancement. First, AI was implemented with the machine learning, later on with the deep learning, then generative AI, then agentic AI. Now, you will see the difference very clearly as we move forward, but this is not required. Now, but the coding of ML, I will do it. Complete coding of ML, I will give you. Okay. Now, it's not that I'm doing a favor on you. It's because if I show you that coding, then my deep learning will be easy. It's very easy for me to explain you the deep learning with the once I do the coding of this first. Second is there are some fundamental components will be or fundamental topics are involved in that the implementation of ML that usually if you are going with Gen AI or agentic AI or deep learning, they will ask you those questions. So that's why I included. So that is was my personal interest. Based on that, I included that. Okay. Now, when it comes to the case of now, as I told you, this is not required. Now, let's go ahead and see that what are the prerequisites. Now, a lot of people will be having that, okay, I'm not from the coding background. I'm from the altogether a different language or a different sector in the IT. Can I survive it? See, I'm going to give you what are the prerequisites are required for this. Prerequisites. Okay. For this course, prerequisites for this course. So first thing is we require a programming language. Now, see, like AI is not dependent or can be implemented with a one particular programming language. No. So AI to implement the AI, okay, you can use the multiple programming languages like Python, R, Julia, and Rust, and Lisp, and Java, etc. Now, based on the compatibility, I have given it over here. See, one thing I can tell is this is the Python is very much compatible. Now, it's not because I know Python, I'm not praising the Python, because Python is very much compatible with AI. That's why I learned it. You will not get that flexibility anywhere in other programming language. Please try to understand this. So Python is one of the most powerful programming language, which is very much compatible. Compatible means very much, friendly with the AI implementation. Yeah, you can do it with R, you can do it with Julia, you can do it with the Rust, Lisp, or Java, but they are not so compatible. They are still going through the upgradation phase so that they can compete with Python in implementation of AI. Okay, but in our course, we are going to do it with Python. Remember that. Okay, we will be going with Python. Now, after this, the one which we require over here is deep learning. Deep learning, as I told you, there will be two parts. You can say it as one is computer vision. Now, it's very clearly says that computer vision. Vision means eyesight. Computer vision means giving vision to the computer. Why? What is the use of the vision? To identify the objects. This field of deep learning is specially used to identify the images. Okay, this is used to identify the images, and this is implemented with CNN. Okay, programmatically, this is implemented with the convolutional neural network. We call it as network. Okay. Now, and there is one more very important concept is there, NLP. This stands for natural language processing. And this is implemented with the RNN, which is called as recurrent neural network, or LSTM, like long short-term memory. Long short-term memory. So these are the which are required for us. Now, see, this is purely because without this also it's okay. As I told you, now some people wanted to put down their experience more than 5 years or 6 years, then you should know this deep learning. That's the reason why I'm giving. It will take hardly 1 week for us to complete it, but this will help you a lot and boost in your confidence while you are facing an interview. This will help you a lot. And then based on this only, we will write the coding on this. Okay, of course, we will be doing the ANN also over here, artificial neural network. And from artificial neural network, we will learn the CNN. From the CNN, we will go with the RNN and LSTM. Then your confidence level will be sky high over here on the deep learning. And once now, especially this is required for us to move on with the generative AI. Okay, now the next one is some of the libraries like NumPy, Pandas, and feature engineering. Feature engineering and all these things like TensorFlow, Keras, and all these things we will be doing. And I will give it as etc. Now, these all things we are going to learn it as a part of implementation of ML. As I told you, even though the ML is not there, the coding of the ML I'm going to show you. I'm going to make you perfect with the coding because I'm so confident that, if I'm start writing the code, you will be giving me the answer. Till there, I can give you I can make you expertise till there. Okay. Now, for under that, you will be having this. Okay. Now, and there is an important thing called as domain knowledge. Now, domain knowledge, you must be knowing it. Domain knowledge, in a sense, the industry knowledge. Because one thing, okay. Now, let me explain you. The core mechanism, guys. See, we know we are doing a lot of stuff in AI. And again, I'm saying this is not a bubble that which will burst and everything is gone within no time. No. Now, AI is designed for next 100 years. That looks pretty much something which I'm talking without any proof or something. You may not believe it, but that is a fact. Okay. Now, if it is a bubble, like I don't think so, no other companies or the big giants will invest in this billions and billions of dollars. No, because they know this is the future. No doubt this is a future. It is like, a revolution. A revolution, what we are seeing it. like other revolutions, they say it as invention of the bulb and electricity. Now just imagine, without electricity and without bulb, the mankind was like only sunrise to sunset. After that, no life. Again sunrise, we will start our life, and sunset, it wasn't. Once the electricity came, it changed the complete course of the mankind, right? The humans, that you can work 24/7, right? The same way, the AI is a revolution. It will change the entire course over here. Completely, it is going to change it. That's for sure. And like as we move forward, you will understand this, why I'm so confidently saying that. See, the basic principle is, before going any further, this all, now I'm just copying this. These all are data oriented. These all are data oriented. Means without data, this all will not work. It's good for nothing. Okay. So they all are data oriented. Clear? Without data, it is. Now, as of now, why I'm saying it, in the future, there will be, without data also, these models may run it. Okay, AI can move forward. That will be our next level. Okay, now data is, now if you look at the data will be from one sector, any one sector. Okay, like for example, if you see um, a, a online customer data who is buying like products online. Okay, the customer data who is buying the products online, that is kind of an e-commerce domain. Okay, now if a customer who is dealing with the transactions, money transactions in the bank, that is a banking domain data. Of course, this is not the only one. There will be so many other things will be there. Okay, and if you have manufacturing sector, okay, that you are automobile manufacturing, that comes under the manufacturing. And if you go with a supermarket, like big malls where there is like DMart or something like that, that comes under retail domain. So data has to be in some domain. You can't say it will be in one or other industry. You can't get the data just like that and say that this is from nowhere. No, that data speaks about some industry. That industry, we call it as domain knowledge. That's why I'm saying it. See, without data, there is no AI. And data belongs to a particular domain. And the person who worked in that domain are the one who can understand that particular data much better. So that is the reason why I was saying it. If you are from a different domains, you are working, like maybe you completed your education in 2020. And since then you are working in a bank. You got a job in the bank and you're working in the bank, or you got it in a retail sector and you're working as a retail manager over there. Now, you all are most welcome into the AI because you have a precious knowledge about the data, how the data flows over there. Okay, so that's why I said it. No, I will not talk about the other software jobs, but in this AI, you are most welcome. Okay, now Let me tell you over here the core, very much core mechanism of AI. Okay, now let's go with it, and you will understand what is going on exactly. See, guys, like first thing is, if you see, the basic understanding is you will have a model. What is a model? Just give me a minute, I will tell you. This model, and we will be having the data. Okay, this is a data, I have it. And this data we are passing to the model. We are giving to the model. This is my data. Data, and this is the model. And I'm giving the data to the model. And this process, okay, I'm giving the data to the model. Model will, what it will do is like, it will go through this data and it will extract the knowledge. It extract the knowledge. And it will become intelligent. It will become intelligent. Okay. And what exactly happens is, you ask a question over here about this, on this data, it will give you the answer. It will provide you the answer. So again, there will be a model. And what is a model? I'm going to tell you. Model. And this model, you are going to give the data. Now, data is nothing but anything, like it can be a text form, number form, or signals, videos, images, all this comes in the data category. So you are giving the data over here. The model will learn from the data. Okay, model will learn from the data. And once the model learns, it becomes intelligent. Okay, and once it becomes intelligent, you ask a question on this data, not from anywhere, on this data, and it will start giving you the answer. Clear? Now, let's take it over here. First query you should have it is, now let me give you a terminology. This process of giving data to the model, we call it as training. We call it as training. Usually we will say it as training the model. You must be hearing it like a lot of times. Training the model. I'm training the model. The model is trained with this so much such a data. That means you are giving the data to the model, and model extracted the knowledge from the data, and it is going to do. Now the $1 million question is, what is this model actually? See, this model is nothing but it is a program. Now you may get a doubt that when it is a program, why we are calling it as a model? Okay, this program is based on the algorithm. Now, usually whenever you write any program, now whoever is working as a software engineer or having a rich experience, now they know that once we start writing the code, it is based on a task. Based on the task, to achieve that particular task, we are going to write the code. Okay, that will be a task oriented. Clear? Now, in this, what we are going to do it is, we will write a program based on this algorithm. Now, you may say it, what is algorithm? See, algorithm, it is a very generic term. Okay, it's a very much generic term. Okay, like a different definitions will be there from our prospects. This is like a formula. We can say it as formula. Now, I will tell you. If you must have learned maths in your schooling or in your academics, you must have learned. What maths deals with? Obviously, numbers, right? And we have some formulas over there, right? Now, the same maths is having a branch called as statistics. Now, the maths, it's a branch of mathematics, is called as statistics. And what this statistics will do is like it deal with the data. Plus, there are some formulas. Now, to implement this formula, we have to go with a predefined steps. Okay. Now that because there are some predefined steps are involved to implement this formula on this data, this is called as algorithm. If you check it out, algorithm is nothing but it is a step-by-step process of implementing a particular process, predefined process or predefined strategy or predefined formula from our prospects. Okay. Now, this is what is you are going to take the data, and this data you are going to apply the formula over here. And this formula, the data and formula, we call it as algorithm. And because of this, you must have heard about to learn the statistics, so to learn the AI, we require statistics and formulas and mathematics because of this. But, you should understand, that's why I said it, Python is very much compatible. Okay, what I mean by that is Python will take care all the complexity over here. You don't need to worry about. Python is very, very flexible over here, and it will take care of the things. Okay, now let's take this one. Okay, now let's see it. I'm taking this. This is our core mechanism. Okay, let's take this one. I'm giving a data over here. Now, this data, of course, this data should be in the pure form. That means there should not be errors in the data. Okay. Now, this data, if I'm giving it about an a sugar patients or diabetes patients or a cancer patient data, you are giving a cancer patient's data, then, or you can, so the model will learn from the data. Okay, obviously we know it. The model will learn from the data. And it will, okay, of course, you can say it as it is a diabetes data also. Now, if you are giving this data to the model will learn from this data, like how the readings of the patients are there in this. And obviously, when you give a new patient details, this model will say that whether he is having the cancer or diabetes. Now, this act like a doctor. Got it? Simple. Based on the data, it is gathering the intelligence and it is acting accordingly. Now, if you take it over here, you are giving a stock market data. Okay. And here, your model will learn from this, and this will act like a stock market expert or stock advisor. Now, the same model, the model will be pretty much same with a slight change, but data which plays a vital role over here. Whatever data you are giving, that will learn from the data. Of course, if you are giving a wrong data over here, You are giving all wrong data. You are not giving a proper data. You are giving all wrong data. Obviously, your model will be acting wrongly. Simple. That's the way it will go on. Okay. Now, this is the way it will. And now, again, if you give the stock market data, don't ask about the cancer details because it is trained with the stock market. Ask the stock market question, it will give you the answer. Now, what if, okay, just take it. If you give it some images, like I'm giving 3 types of images over here. I'm giving an elephant, I'm giving a horse, I'm giving a rabbit to this model. It will learn. It will learn from these images. Okay, how it will learn, that we will see it. But it will learn from this image. Now I'm giving a new image. It will say this new image is an elephant, horse, or rabbit. Now, again, you may say that, okay, this should be one among them. Then it will give you. What if I give it a different image, like I'm going to give a zebra. Now, zebra is very close to horse. So it will say this as horse. Okay. Something like that, it will do it. It will try to understand the things and it will get you. So that is a way it will deal with the things. Now, when you take the same data, okay, this data, and you increase the size of the data like this. Okay. Now, this data size is so big that you are giving entire data which is available on the public domain of internet. You are getting a very large volume of data and you are giving it. So when we are giving a large volume of data to the model, this is called as large language model, which is nothing but LLM. Now, as it is learned from almost all the data over the internet, you ask the question, whatever the data it learned, it is going to give you the answer. But one thing, now, obviously, this training process, when you are getting a very large volume of data, this will last months together. Of course, you need a very high-end systems, not your laptop. If you give your laptop and I'm saying a normal high-end system, a normal server, and you wanted to give this entire data which is there over the internet, that is like maybe exabytes of data or petabytes of data will be there, that will take years together to get it trained. So what we will do it is we will get a very high-end system and we will get a very large volume of data. This will take approximately like 30 to 60 days. Now, I'm not saying this is based on the the information provided by the different companies, how they train their LLM. Okay, now this 60 days it take, let's take it 60 days. So today you are starting the training, that is on let's take it 23rd of October you started training, and this training ended on 22nd now like December. It ended on 22nd December. 20th of October and 22nd December. It ended. So whatever you gave this data till 23rd of October, till that it will acquire the knowledge and it will give you the answer. Okay. Now, if you are asking anything after that, no, it will not give you the answer. Remember that. Okay. It will get you the answer till that time. Okay, now again, what these LLMs will be done is, this is an LLM, right? This LLM, we will take it and put it in an application. Okay, we will create an application over here. This is a big application, and this big application is powered with our LLM over here. This is our LLM, which is already trained with the very large volume of data. So it is having a lot of knowledge about this data. Okay, now that I'm putting inside a application. Now this is a brain of this application. Try to understand that. This LLM, this is LLM, this is the application. Now this application physically, or an example is ChatGPT. And this LLM name is GPT-5. You can ask this question to your ChatGPT. You can see it. You go to your here. You ask a question. Here I'm asking, what is the latest LLM you are powered with? And what is the last training? What is the latest version of this, when it was released? Okay, now I'm just asking this question. So it is searching for it. It is saying that I'm powered by the model 4.0, and it was officially announced on May 13, 2024. Now, again, I think that I'm using the previous version. If you upgrade yourself, then you will get it GPT-5. But GPT-5 is the latest one. It's saying very clearly. Okay. Now, you will ask a question over here, like, now this should have it, the knowledge till May 13, 2024. Okay, now let's take it over here. I will ask a question over here. What is the temperature of New Delhi today? So here, sorry, but I'm unable to fetch the live weather data at the moment. If you did like, I can check the forecast for tomorrow from Delhi. Now, how it will work is, I will tell you. Now here, how it will get it is, now this is my LLM, right? Now, sometimes you will go and ask your LLM some question about, like, what is the temperature? Now, what it will do is, like, it will have an agent. Agent is again a small program. This is connected with a tool like weather report. And it will fetch the data. So this will not have the knowledge. This will go to the agent, trigger the agent. Agent is again a small program. This will be connected with a tool like weather report, and it will get you the data. This is the way your LLM will coordinate with the agents, and it will do it. Clear? Now, this is what exactly happens. Now, let me show you what are the things we are going to cover it, guys. First, and now this is a basic information I gave it. Let's see that like how we will proceed further in our course. First, we will start with the basics of Python. Python basics. Okay, so the complete. Now, first the demo, let's say it as demo 4 days. Now, this will have the complete roadmap of your complete our course. And again, it's up to you, but you will have the complete information what you are and how you are to take forward. Second one is complete roadmap of this particular AI. Like you will learn about what is AI, what is ML, what is BL, what is generative AI, what is agentic AI. Okay, and also we will see the coding in our last classes. Okay, and then we will start with the Python. See, actually, the full Python is not involved over here. So we are going to spare 7 to 10 days in learning the Python. Now, this Python is enough. Now, I will not say that I will cover entire Python in 7 to 10 days, but whatever is required for our AI, that will be covered over here. And as a part of this course, there will be 170 videos will be given to you. 170 videos of complete Python will be given free of cost. This is worth of nearly 5,000 rupees. And you can take your own time. You can go through it if you want to learn the complete Python. But for us, the complete Python is not required. Whatever I'm training you in 7 to 10 days, that is more than enough. And if you want to upskill yourself completely, you can go with this. Okay. And, after this, we will go with the NumPy, Pandas, feature engineering, along with required statistics, and complete ML implementation. ML stands for machine learning. Okay, you can easily implement a project. We will do the multiple projects over here to implement the ML. Okay, end to end. This will be our first module. Okay, this will be our first module. And once you complete with this module, then there will be a second module, module 2. And module 2, we will be dealing with the deep learning. Okay, here we will do the coding of the ML completely. And here this entire process will take like 20 to 25 days over here. And approximately 1 month you can take it. And here we will enter into deep learning, module 2. And in the deep learning, first thing we will learn it is computer vision. As I told you, this is you are going to learn how to make your computer see the things and recognize the objects. Now here, first you will see what is deep learning. Next one is perceptron. And you will learn tensor or activation function. And TensorFlow, Keras. Now, all these are fundamentals, what are required for you. And functional model and sequential model and ANN. Okay, we are going to go with optimizers, back propagation, and forward propagation. And image processing means how to process the images. And then we will go with the CNN, convolutional neural network, along with the max pooling layer and dropout layer and batch normalization. Okay. Now, this is about your first part of your deep learning. This will take like approximately like 10 to 15 days, 10 days you can take it. Then we will enter into next part of our module 3. Module 3, we will see the deep learning, again deep learning NLP. Now this is very, very important, natural language processing. And here we will see what is NLP, what is NLP pipeline. Now NLP pipeline is very, very important. And text acquisition, how to get the text from the different sources. And there is text pre-processing. That is, if there are any errors are there, we have to remove from this. Text normalization. That is where we will get the text into a one standard form. There is stemming, and we are having bag of words. Okay. And TF, IDF normalization, sorry, vectorization, and word to vec, and glove, parse text, and RNN, LSTM, and all these things. Again, there are so many concepts will be there. We all will be covering inside this as a part of third module. Now, with this, you will understand what is going on internally. Okay, now I'm giving a question over here. And like, for example, what is generative or artificial intelligence? Now, I'm giving a question over here, right? Now, what is going on internally? How it is going to get this one? This all you will understand over here. Okay, internally, how it is going on this. On the base of this, your generative AI comes into the picture. That is module 4. Generative AI. Now, this generative AI, first we will start with very much like sequential data. What is sequential data? Then we will see that what are seek-to-seek models. What is encoder-decoder model? Okay. Then we will see like attention mechanism. And, self-attention and multi-head self-attention and cross-attention. Now, these are very, very important, guys. And because of this, we have something called as transformers. Transformers. Now, how important is this transformers is without transformer, there is no generative AI. You should understand that. Without transformer, there is no generative AI. Okay, that is the importance of this. And transformer is because of your self-attention. And self-attention is because of your attention mechanism. Again, from here, we will see the language models. What are language models? What are large language models? And types of LLMs, large language models. I told you just now what is there is a birth and GPT and Chat GPT, and we will go with Gemini and Cloudy or Cloud, we call it as. This is an Anthropics. This is Google product. This is a OpenAI product. We are going to see them all three, and then we will get into the prompt engineering, and then we will get into the LangChain. And in the LangChain, we will see the different types of chains, agents, tools, and parsers like prompt templates, output parsers, and RAG. We are going to be with RAG. And here we are going to see the Llama as well. There are multiple LLMs. We are going to see it over here. I missed out a lot of them. I can't put on all of them over here. Now, this is very, very important. The RAG. RAG is very, very important. There are so many are there, like document loader, document splitter, vector database. Vector database will also be involved over here. Don't get confused. And document loader, document splitter, all these things will be coming into the picture over here. Okay. Once you are done with this, then we will jump into agentic AI. Now, agentic AI is nothing but what is agentic AI? This is like autonomous AI, guys. What do you mean by autonomous AI? Means the AI which can think and which can analyze the things, and it can do the right, it can approach the right path to perform a task. Now, till here, it was under our guidance they were doing it. In this, you give the command, it will analyze the things and it will do it. Here, entire thing works with the workflows. Okay, we will see that AI agent versus agentic AI agent versus generative AI agent. Okay, then we will see the agentic AI building blocks, agentic AI architecture, and different types of architectures. Okay, and there is a perception module and different workflows. Okay, workflows. Okay, and perception module, and then we will be having an action module. MCP will be involved over here, and there will be a learning module, creation module, and now this all the things, the fundamentals, we will learn it. Then we will building agents, agentic AI agents using land graph. We are going to use the land graph over here. Now, agentic AI RAG, we will be doing it. Then agentic RAG application and multi-agent system, and Crew AI overview about the Crew AI, and AutoGen. All these things will be covered over here. Okay. Now, this is our entire course, guys. So usually it is on papers, they say that it is a 100 days. Now, 100 days in a sense, 100 classes. Okay. Let's take it 100 classes. So each week we will be having 5 days. Okay. Each week we have the 5 days. And okay. Now, Saturday, Sunday, you can keep it aside. Now, based on that, you can plan it. And I will extend it, this 100 to 120 classes. Because, some of the concepts are very, very, like, very complicated a bit, that we require like a detailed explanation over there. One of them is RAG, and that is not so easy. You have to know the multi-agent RAG over there, and multi-agents concepts. These all are the concepts which require some time. Okay, so that is what it will. Okay, 120 classes you can take it, and you will be getting the recordings on the daily basis. You will be getting the like notes on the daily basis. How you'll get the notes is like this, guys. I don't know, here I have it. There is, now you can take it like over here on the daily basis. August, you will get it on the daily basis, the notes like this. This is a code, and this is a data set, and you will get the notes as well over here. Hope that we have some notes here, NER, and all these notes. You can see it, notes. This is a notes. Now, this will be, it's not a based on the explanation. I will document the things and I will share it with you. Okay, now here will be the explanation part will be going on over here. Now you can take it the same 7 a.m. Here it is. Like whatever you see. Now we talked about the transformers. Transformer will be explained you like this in detail. Okay, now if you want to see like RNN, you can see it. RNN will be explained you like this, detail. This is a one class. Clear? So this is the way the notes will be provided to you guys. Now, any questions you have it, please? Yeah. Now tomorrow's class will be continued from here. Of course, 15 minutes, there will be deviation will be there in the middle, like about the backup class. And then we will go with the continuation from here. Okay, any questions you have it, please?
Hi, Arjun. Sumant here.
Yes, Sumant.
So you said, right, you are not going to cover ML, right? Machine language learning. So if you don't learn here, so if you want to, implement the implementation in your work on project, so are you able to proceed on this, or it will be impacted like that? Just want to know, ML is mandatory for it.
Sorry, I didn't get you. If you want to implement
in your project, right? In your suppose in job, in your work, right? So is it required to learn? It is required to, mandatory to learn ML, or we can able to proceed on the AI implementations?
No, it's not mandatory. Now, when you are approaching, now it's like this. You are going to fetch a job on generative AI. Now, they will not make you work on ML because you are a generative AI professional. So they will work on, you will be working on the generative AI. If you hire for the deep learning, they will show, you will not put on anything about the ML, right? Okay, if there is a project is coming down and they wanted you to do it, whatever the coding I'm showing, right, with that you can easily implement it. Easily implement end-to-end ML project.
Okay, thank you. And what is the daily class duration it will be?
See, first initially for maybe 1 week or so, it will be 6 to 7. And after that, our regular class timings will be 7 to 8:30, 8:15, 8:30, something like this.
Okay. And one more last question I have. So what is your advice? So on the homework after the class, what we supposed to do? We need to practice on the coding or?
Of course, you have to practice on the coding.
Okay.
Okay, I will show you the code. I will share you the code, everything like this. I will share you the code. So you will just open it up and you can practice. You look at that, you practice that, and you can do it some changes and apply your own technique over there on the code over here like this. I will show you.
Okay.
Okay, everything will be shared with you.
Okay. And what is
Any
the
yeah.
what is the Python percent of knowledge required? I mean, some specific modules is required to know, or we need to know the Python completely?
Initially, whatever I'm going to give it in 10 days, that is
Okay.
more than enough for us to move into the AI. And
Okay.
as we move forward, if anything comes across, I will be explaining you and we will be moving forward.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks. What about the others, please? Any questions you have?
Yeah. Yeah, Sandeep here. So do you have any other batch apart from the 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. after 8?
As of now, this is the only batch we are having. That is
Okay.
also maybe if we start it also, maybe after 1 month, we may start it 1 month or so. I'm not sure that the admin people are the right people to give you the time slot over there.
Okay. Okay. No, because this is our office time. No, we will be traveling. That's the reason I'm concerned about.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah.
But you can do one thing. You can join it and you can continue. And once a batch starts a later part, you can shift yourself into that.
Okay.
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 Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, sir. My name is Srimas. I have one query. At the end of the course, can we build any AI kind of application?
Of course, sir, you will be able to do it. End-to-end application, you can do it.
Okay.
Not one, multiple of them. You can easily compete with a real-time guy of at least 2 to 3 years. And generative AI is in the market only 3 years back. You can easily compete with them.
Actually, I have some personal things to discuss with you, Arjun. I will call you, or I will ping in the WhatsApp. Just whenever you free, just call me back.
Sure.
Thank you.
And one more thing, if you want to build any kind of application, can we purchase anything like, can we use any free license tools like?
It's up to you. Like the LLMs, if you want to use it, you have to pay the money and you have to use it. Some of them are free out there. Now it depends. If you are working in a company, definitely you will go with the closed source one. Now, if you are for the practice purpose, you may go with the open source one.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, my
Yeah,
name
Chandra here. Sorry. Hello.
Yeah.
Is there any course or certificate after completion of this?
From our end, you are talking about? Or
Yes, yes. Yeah, from Durga or any after course completion?
providing
Is
you
there,
a certificate.
sorry, come again.
DURGASOFT will be providing you the certificate.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, fine.
Okay.
this is Jagdish. As a 10 years guy, how much experience can be included for this AI, like for attending interviews?
10 years into what, Jagadish?
10 years into another domain. I'm from security side, like IAM.
You can do one thing to me. Jagadish. Can you please ping me up so that we can have a detailed discussion?
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, I'm holding up right now. And tomorrow we will be continuing with the things. And we will see that what is AI, what is ML and kind of stuff. And we will move forward from there on. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Arjun.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.